Okay, good day everyone. Welcome to SabiMakeAm channel. Please do subscribe to our channel. We are going to be posting very interesting videos. Videos of things, products you can make at the confines of your house, of your home. Alright, today we're going to learn how to make hair cream. What is hair cream? What food does to your body is what cream, this hair cream does to your hair. It makes your hair to grow, it makes it shine, it makes it healthy. Alright, we're going to look at some products or some items we are going to need in the production of this hair food. Okay. Now, the first product we're going to look at is petroleum jelly. This is petroleum jelly, but this is how the product looks like. Alright, this is how it looks. Very sticky, made from mineral oil and waxes. Okay, different kinds of wax is what is used to make this cream. This product goes far back as 18th century, but by that time it was used to treat wounds. It was also used for people that had split ends, people that had their hair was cutting. So this product is a very important product in the production of our hair cream. Another thing we're going to use is the paraffin oil, which is also a mineral oil. It is essential, it is important that we use it because it will help your hair to shine. It helps the hair to shine. Another thing we're going to use is the paraffin wax. The essence of this wax is just to solidify, make the hair cream solid, not too soft, not too watery. Okay, the next one is lanolin. Lanolin is gotten from sheep fat. It's also called sheep wax. It is a natural ingredient. Okay, another thing we're going to need here is our almond seed. This is the one I used. Okay, our almond seed has been blended. Okay, this almond seed helps your hair to grow natural. Of course, it's a natural item. We eat almonds, right? That's the almond seed blended. We can use it to make any it's good for your hair, to give it strength, to boost your hair. Okay, another item we're going to need here is our coconut oil. This goes way back. It helps your hair to grow, shine, also helps to fight dry scalp. Another item we're going to need is our vitamin E. Also helps your hair to grow and fights dry scalp. The next item we're going to look at is our stearic acid. This locks in moist. Okay, it doesn't just make the hair cream to go into the hair alone, it also makes it penetrate the scalp. We also have our sulfur here, which fights itchy scalp, also fights every other kind of infection, maybe like ringworm. A child has ringworm on the hair. This hair food is what you need. Alright, we also have our camphor. This also to soothe the scalp. Okay, and we also have our color. Color is basically for attractiveness, to make the hair cream look beautiful. Okay, we also have our perfume. Our perfume is oil based, is not alcohol based. Remember, alcohol is not too good for the hair, so we don't use alcohol based perfumes. We use oil based perfume, and we use very little quantity just to make it smell nice. Alright, the next thing is our peppermint oil. This has a soothing effect on the head. It will make the hair, once you use our hair food, it will make your hair cool. Now I want to introduce another product into this hair food. It is called our moringa seed. Moringa seed is known as miracle plant. It is very important. It helps to fight split ends. It helps to make your hair grow. If you're going bald and you start using this hair food for a period of time, I want to assure you that you will see a remarkable difference. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as you'll be getting more notifications for more videos. Okay, thank you very much as you watch the next session while we do the production of the hair food. Thank you. All right, welcome to the production segment. Now there are some items you will need in the production of our hair cream. You will need a pot to melt your oils. You will need stove or gas. You also need a measuring instrument. You will need a scale, very, very important. You will need a spatula, and you also need a measurement or a turning bucket. Okay, so the first thing you have to note in this production is you have to follow the measurement, else your hair cream will not turn out the way you would want it to. First of all, I have my jelly here, and I have a particular quantity I want to use. So the first thing I am going to do is to measure out my jelly, and I am going to measure it on my measurement scale. Okay, I place it on the 0, make sure it's 0, and I put my jelly there. What I need right now is just 1 kg. Okay, just 1 kg. All right, looks like Vaseline, but this is actual jelly, purified. So in its purified state, it is not harmful to anyone. But if it is not in its purified state, it is not safe. So, good. I have my 1 kg jelly there. My jelly is 1 kg. So I need my paraffin oil. All right, I'm done with that, so I'll keep it here for now. All right, the next thing I need is my paraffin oil. Okay, and I need only ½ liter of my paraffin oil, and this is ½ liter my paraffin oil, so I'll still pour it in here. Look at how it looks like water. That's why it is very important that you label everything you use. Label everything you use so that you don't make mistakes. The next thing I'm going to use is my lanolin. I told you lanolin is simply fat from sheep. It's also called wool wax. Very good for the hair. Helps the hair to grow. So I'm going to use just 93 grams. Remember, I said the petroleum jelly is 100 grams. Okay, the petroleum jelly is 100 grams. The paraffin oil is ½ liter. The lanolin is 93 grams. So all goes in there right now. Now I can also help myself by doing this, lighting my stove at this point. So the idea is to put all the oils together to make it easy for you. Always remember that all the oils will have to go in together, except the oils that can be denatured by heat. For example, your peppermint oil cannot go in now, and your coconut oil has already been processed, so there is no need for it to go in now. You have to wait until every other oil. The essence of even putting it on the fire is not to cook it, it's just to dissolve it and make sure that everything is properly mixed. While my pot dries, we have two methods which we can melt this oil. We can either put water inside this pot, allow the water to boil. Once the water boils, I'll place my mixing bowl on it. It is called water bath method. I can place it there and allow it for some maybe like 30 minutes to boil until the oil dissolves. I can decide to use that method, or I will simply melt it the way I'm about to do now. Okay, the essence of bringing a pot or lighting a stove is not to actually cook this product, it is just to melt them. Okay, I'm sure we are on the same page now. All right, so the next thing is, once my pot dries, because your pot has to dry totally, the pot has to dry totally, okay, before you add anything. We don't want water in it, because if you have water in it, it will separate. Water and oil, they can't mix. Okay, no matter how long you cook it, if you have water in it, it will separate and it will show that you actually have water in it. Okay, so we're waiting for our pot to dry before we add the next ingredient. Right, my pot is dried now. My pot is totally dried now. So I am going to put in the oils into the pot. All the oils that I have put here already into this pot. My paraffin oil, my petroleum jelly, and my lanolin. Remember, I said the essence of bringing in the pot and the stove is not to cook the oils, it's just to melt the oils. As we can see, the oils are melting. So we will simply allow the oils to melt. Please do well to allow the oils to melt properly so that everything will mix together. Alright, like you can see, our oil has dissolved totally. Our oil has dissolved totally. The next thing we are going to add is the wax. And we have a measurement for it. We're going to use just 50 grams of the wax, and that's 50 grams. Okay? We're going to use 50 grams of the wax. You need to melt the wax in the oil. While the wax is melting, you need to melt the wax in the oil. Okay? Please ensure you follow measurements. The next thing we are going to use to use here is 1 wrap of menthol. We are going to use 1 wrap of menthol. Okay, I need to reduce the fire there because everything has melted the way we want. 1 wrap of the menthol. because we don't want our hair cream to be too hot. We don't want it to be too hot. We don't want our hair cream too hot, so I'll use this spoon to measure. 1 wrap is equal to 1 tablespoon. So I've added it there. That has been added. The next thing we are going to add is 1 tablespoon, this is the spoon I'm using, of our stearic acid. Like I told you earlier, it's just to lock in the moist. Okay? All of that needs to dissolve in the oil. The next thing I'm going to add is 1 tablespoon of my sulfur. 1 tablespoon of my sulfur. Added there. Help fight itchy scalp. Some people skip the sulfur part. Okay, so if you don't need it, you can. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down. Going to bring this down. Because my oil is hot enough. So whatever is left there is going to dissolve on its own. The oil is hot enough. I'm going to add allow it to just cool a little, but not very cold. Just cool a little. So the things that are left are my perfume, my peppermint oil, and this is my coconut oil, 200 ml. I'm going to add it to that. I'm going to add my almond. I still have my menthol, but I'm not going to use menthol today because I've already added my industrial camphor, and I'm going to add my peppermint oil as well, so that I don't want my hair cream to be too hot. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to add right now is my coconut oil. Like I said earlier, you can decide to use almond oil or you use the almond seed. It's the same thing, but I think I want to use the almond seed. Okay. The next thing I'm going to use here is my peppermint oil. I'm just going to use a little. This is 10 ml. So I'm going to use just 10 ml of the oil. And I'm going to use my vitamin E. This will also enrich the hair cream, also help to lubricate your hair. So it's very, very necessary. So I'm going to use 100 ml of my vitamin E. Now, when I use my almond seed, I am not going to sieve it, so it's going to have a little rough effect. It's going to look a little bit rough, but it's still very, very effective. So I'm going to add my almond seed right now. So I'm using just 50 grams of my almond seed. 50 grams of my almond seed. The oil is still hot. You can decide to leave it like this, or you add your color. I'm going to use my moringa oil right now, my moringa seed rather. You can also use this as oil. You can infuse it in any oil of your choice, coconut oil or olive oil, and then before you use it, instead of using the powder, if you don't like the rough effect. So I'm using 15 grams of my moringa seed. Using 15 grams of my moringa seed. Alright, the next thing I'm going to add is my color. I'm going to add my color now. My color is right here. Now the color is the way you want it. You add it according to your taste. If you like it really deep, you can add it. But I don't want it really deep. I just want it to look beautiful. Okay, so I'll just add a little of it. This is blue color. And remember, we have two kinds of colors. We have oil based, we have water based. Please remember, whenever you're making your hair cream, always remember to use oil based color. If you use water based color, it will never dissolve. Please always remember to use your oil based color, because everything here is oil. So if you use water based color, it will not dissolve. I think my color is enough. I like the way it looks. Okay, the last thing but not the least is your perfume. That's the last thing you use when producing your hair cream. The last thing is your perfume. Remember, I said you use your oil-based perfume. Please don't use your water. Don't use alcohol-based perfume. That's any alcohol perfume that has already been mixed with alcohol. So I'll just use a little for the fragrance. And there we have our hair food. I would like to call it hair food, because this food will give your hair, it will lubricate your hair, it will make your hair strong, it will make it grow, and it will also give it bounce. Okay, so we have our hair food. Now it is ready for packaging. We can package this right away. But let me also add, if you leave it until it gets really cold, you may not be able to package it, because it will solidify. So it's best we package it while it is still warm, not hot. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to SabiMakeAm YouTube channel. And this hair food really smells nice. See you next time. Thank you. So welcome back again. This is our finished product, our SabiMakeAm hair food. Now if you're fighting split ends, this is the hair cream to use. If you're fighting with bald hair, you're going bald, you're losing hair, this is the cream to use. And if you're having itchy scalp, this is also the hair cream to use. This hair cream is very, very rich. The almond we added here will make your hair strong and will also nourish your scalp. So this hair cream is all encompassing, very rich, and this is the final product. Look at how beautiful it looks. It solidifies as it goes on. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't
Make una no forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at SabiMakeAm, or follow us on our social media platform at SabiMakeAm, or you fit even call us for this number. Thank you.